Okay, so good morning. Welcome along to the class today. You're about to probably hear a screaming baby because she's being told to go. Not even a baby anymore because she's a screamer. So let's get started. Separate your feet and have your ankles, knees and hips on top of one another. Keep your shoulders away from the ears. Hands onto your lower abs. Today we're going to be focusing on the back quite a lot. Did a very similar class last night, so today I'm going to do a repeat, which is, like I said, back, back, and more back. So hands onto your lower abs. Take a breath in through your nose and out through the mouth. Now we're going to continue this breathing. When you breathe out, your tummy is moving towards your spine. It's important that you get that contraction in through the nose. Shoulders stay relaxed, out through the mouth. Hands a bit higher, breathing in through the nose. Good morning. Always make me smile when you write to me. In through the nose. Exhale and bring the arms down. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale and arms come to the side. Inhale, arms forward. Exhaling, arms to the side. So inhale, arms rising up. And then exhale, bring the arms straight down in front. Now we're coming up onto the balls of the feet. We stay lifted. And then the arms come to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Exhale, arms to the side. Inhale, arms rising up. And then we're going to bend the knees. Arms are coming down. Your heels are staying lifted. So you're off your heels. Inhale, arms up. Arms on their own. Exhale to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. And then exhaling out to the side. They're running around up there. I hope it's not doing anything to the screen for you guys. Bend down a little bit more. And again, so just staying low in the legs, arms moving in isolation. Exhale to the side. It's a really cold, wet, dark day, so I've got the lights on. Hopefully the screen's showing me up, okay? Come down a bit more, and then we'll just do one more time. Keeping the belly braced. Inhale up. Exhale out to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. Exhaling out to the side. Inhale, arms lift. And then come down that last time. So coming up, lower the heels down, and we'll get into a couple of balance exercises, and then we're going to make our way straight down into our back. So step onto your left foot, right leg up, and arms are lifted. So we're just going to turn ourselves so that the chest is facing forward. And get into our breathing out, in through the nose, out through the mouth. When you breathe out, you've got to always feel the tummy moving in, feel the tightening around your core. Spreading the toes. 2 more breaths. Now we're going to open the arms out and take that leg out to the back, and we're coming into an aeroplane. So you're elevating that leg up, and the arms are out to the side. Keeping the supporting leg as straight as possible. And come out of that. Good job. So very strong all the way down the leg that's supporting you. Come over to the start to the other side. Shoulders stay relaxed. Turn yourself facing forward, keeping the belly switched on. So if you've just joined in, we're doing back today. Of course, we'll do the front core as well, but a lot of back to start the class. I think they're playing hide and seek. Open the arms out, and we're going to turn and lift up into our aeroplane again. Arms are nice and strong. Belly switch it on. Now, Maury, you were with me on Friday, as well as you, Ronette. You want to know why the kids were so silent the whole class? They had gotten my tablet and were watching cartoons, which they're never allowed to do in the morning, ever, ever, ever. So that's why I didn't hear a peep. Oh, there's the phone. 2 more. So come on out of that. So we're going to keep the shoulders relaxed. Take your left arm out, bring up the right knee, take it to the side. You can stay here. If you want more, foot, take it out to the side. Think about the breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. 2 more. Okay, so let's bring it on in, lower it down, bring the arm down, other arm comes up, knee out to the side. Brace it in, and then pick up the foot. Woo. Wants to give me trouble, but we got there in the end. 4 more breaths. Okay, bring it in, lower it down, and let's get into our tree pose, and then we'll get straight into our back exercises. So right foot along the side of the left leg. Open the knee, core contracted, and your hands can stay down low at your heart. You can find your third eye or lift. Keep the shoulders relaxed. And if you're feeling quite comfortable and stable in this balance, then please, by all means, take your eye gaze up. You might not feel so good. You might feel a little bit out of whack. So if you do feel like that, just look slightly down or straight ahead. Even if you've got a mirror in front of you, you can look in the mirror, check out your form. 2 more breaths here. So gently bring the arms down. We'll release the foot and then come to the other side. So digging the heel in, opening the knee out, bracing in through the core. Hands to either heart, third eye, or we lift. Remember, eye gaze can go up to make it more of a challenge, but we will do this again at the end. So if you're not feeling comfortable looking up now, you probably will have more stability later on once we've worked our core quite intensely. Okay, so gently bring the arms down, releasing that foot, and I'm going to tip the screen down so that we can come down and do our back exercises. Brrr, I see it now. Tense back exercises coming your way. So if you feel like you need to have a break in between them, please, by all means, you do. We're going to have our knees underneath our hips and our hands underneath our shoulders, and our shoulders draw them back away from the ears. So we're going to take one foot away and then the opposite arm. We just stay here with a nice pointed toe, nice straight arm, shoulders away from the ears. So if you did last night's class, very similar, but there will be maybe some differences because I don't write anything down. It's just from memory, and my brain's not so great at the moment. I used to have such a good memory. I remember when I was at uni, I mean, I always worked hard, but I would just study cramming that last week before exams, and I always did really well. It's a beauty of having a good memory, but when you're sleep deprived, your memory just doesn't behave as well as it should. 2 more. So team, listen up. In through the nose, out to the diagonals. In through the nose, sighing out to the diagonal. So inhale and sighing out. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Apologies. She's coming down. 2 more. Now this next one's going out to the diagonal and it's staying there. Just hold still. Arm out straight, legs straight behind you. Brace in the belly. 4 more breaths. Yours, darling. She's decided to go back up. Inhale straight, lower it down, no breaks. Straight up with the other arm and the other leg. Shoulders away from the ears. So keep the belly switched on. Arm nice and straight, shoulders away from the ears. Just stay here and breathe. If you feel like your wrists are giving you too much trouble this morning, then by all means have both hands down and you can just use the leg for working out. Do 2 more and then we're going to add the movement. So inhale to prepare, diagonal out. Inhale to the center. Ana, yo te dije que no quiero que tú haces ruido y que estás lanzando por abajo las gradas. No lo lanzas, por favor, en tu mano. Continue that one. Si vas a bajar, tienes que saludar la pantalla. Saluda todo por acá. Hola. Okay, hold it out. Shoulders away from the ears. Straight arm, straight leg. Breathe. Ciao, mi amor. Esa era la pies. Gracias. Gracias. 2 more. Straighten it out. Lower it down, and let's come straight onto our tummies, please. What we're going to do is just move the legs, inhale to open, exhale, close, feet together. Inhale to open, exhale and close. As you're breathing out, feet come together. Aba, no sales en esta manera, por favor. So we're going to keep our feet up past the knees. You would think that I'm living with some elephants, right? Considering their mum was one. Now this next one we're going to open out, hold it here and bring the arms open into a V in front. Lift up. Keep this going. And let's just bring our hands with our elbows underneath your shoulders, palms down, and then just pull forward for a mini stretch in our Sphinx before we pop back up into our horse stance to continue more sequences for the back. So hands under the shoulders, push up onto your knees, knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders, belly braced. Let's go again, taking one leg away, opposite arm, take a breath in, and then lift them up a fraction. Tiny lift and lower. I know you can't see my hand extended out. Fingers are together, palms are facing down. Two more. This is going to get intense, okay? Just a warning in advance. Bring the arm down, not the leg. Flex the foot. Inhale, lift the foot and double tap down. And lift. Tap, tap, elevate. Brace the belly, strong shoulders, relaxed. Four more. Hold this one up. Now listen, point the toe again, take the leg out to the diagonal, opposite arm to the other diagonal, and lift, exhaling. Oh yeah. Feel it in the glutes a little bit too, probably. Just two more, and then the arm comes down. So arm down, flex the foot, inhale, lift, double toe down. Staying on the diagonal. Tap, tap, lift. How good is this for the back, right? Few more times. Tap, tap, elevate. Tap, tap, elevate. Two more. And let's bring it on in. Lower it down and change side. Point in the toe. Opposite arm. Breath in to prepare, lift up. Small lift and lower. So for your eye gaze, so your neck doesn't feel any soreness, you're probably looking slightly forward of the hand that's on the mat. Two more. Okay, so bring the hand down, flex the foot, inhale, lift, double toe tap, 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 and elevate. Keeping in the bracing of the tummy, yeah? Don't let that falter. Four more. I promise I'll give you a stretch after this sequence. One more for good measure, yeah? Hold it here, pointed toe, diagonal out, arm to the diagonal forward, and stay. Lift it up. Little lift and lower. Four more. Okay, keep the leg there, arm comes down, flex the foot, inhale, rise, double toe, down, down, lift, side, side. Not too many more, keep it strong, yeah? 4 to go. Hold it up, bring it in, oh, lower it down. How good is that? Stretch it out, toes together, knees apart, down into our child's pose. And then come forward. So we're onto all fours again, not all fours, onto our tummy again. And we've got our legs lifted, and we're going to do an inhale like before, double tap, but together. So percussion breath like before. Rid myself of the wedgie. Keep it going. Tap, tap, open. Side, side, and open. So you've got to keep the legs lifted past the knee. I'm having so much fun. Keep it going. 4 more. Hold this one open. Lift it up. Arms forward in a V. Hold. And bring it down. In together. Elbows underneath. Pull forward into your Sphinx. We've got one more lot of exercises up on all fours for our back. And then one more lot of exercises down on our belly for our back. And then we're going to get started into the abdominals. So it's very different working the back to start and working so much back. But if you were joining me last night, I had a very bad back. So that was what I chose to work on. And it helped. This morning I've woken up with a good back. So opposite arm and leg. Inhale away. Exhale, pull them in. Inhale away. And in. Through my puzzles, I get up from the floor with a really bad back. The puzzle was sort of keeping me going. Even just turning over the pieces, because there's 1,000 pieces, and just turning them up, facing picture up, that took a while. 2 more, but I'm enjoying it, so thank you, Judith. Keep this going out to the diagonal though. So up to the diagonal and in. And that gets you in the waist a little bit. And yesterday we did it wasn't yesterday, it was Monday. We did lots of waist, so you might even feel the waist activating as you take the leg and arm up. Just 2 more, then we're not going to have a break, we're going to switch sides. So hold this here, bring it down, inhale straight up, other side, and in. Keep this strong. So not much movement in your torso, just that arm and leg that are elevating and doing the majority of the movement. After this one, we're lifting to diagonals instead. Out we go. Inhale out, exhale in. It's controlled on the lift, and it's even more controlled bringing it back down. Because you've got to really draw the belly in. Just 2 more. And stop there. Come onto your bellies once more. Lift the legs up. Fast clap. Normal breathing again, in through the nose, out through the mouth, but you've got your legs like before, lifted up past your knees. Nice deep breathing. So last night I was wondering who would be out at 11:59 to break that whole, well, to lift the restrictions. You know how people could start at 11:15 yesterday? Well, on the news earlier they showed a couple of fishermen. That's what they were waiting for, to start fishing. So there you go. Take the arms back. If you can, move them as well. So they're lifting and lowering while your legs are in and out. This is the last back exercise here. Reach back further. Keep on pulsing those arms. And then we're going to get into some planks. So stop there, lift up, hold, 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 and relax. Bring your elbows underneath you. Keep your shoulders away from the ears. Belly is braced. You're going to bring your legs together, tap onto your toes, and lift off. So we're doing 1 minute of planks down here on our elbows, and then we'll just follow that with another minute up on our hands. And that's it in terms of plank work today. So please, please, please try and do the whole 2 minutes. Even if you're on your knees, don't give up. I'm just going to zip my legs up a little bit more, push my weight into my heels too. I'm focusing on that breath so that each time I breathe out, I feel my stomach moving upward. Halfway through this first minute. Just think of how many minutes you have in a day. You can make these 2 minutes work harder, right? Contraction really strong in the gut there. We're closing in on that first minute, so you're doing really well. If you need to drop on your knees to push up onto the hands, do so. Otherwise, come on up. Ooh, it's strong. Shoulders relax the whole time though, please. Each belly brace makes it a little bit more effective, yeah? Each belly brace comes with each exhalation. So sort of elevating the heart. Don't let it drop through into the arms so that the arms take too much of the exercise. Lift your heart, lift your belly. Push your fingertips down so your wrists are getting the release. We're getting close. You've only got 10. Push back. Says the connection is unstable. Okay, I tried that and it worked because it said the connection was unstable. I said to end video and then not yet. So let's hope that you're still there with me, because the last time that unstable connection happened, we lost the connection after 13 minutes and I kept going to the whole class, but then it wasn't there. So give me a thumbs up, Maury, if you're still there for me. So we've got our feet together. We've got our chin tucked into the chest, head and shoulders lifted, hand behind the head or behind the neck. Take a breath to prepare. We're going to roll up, exhaling. Inhale, bring it back, look at your tummy. Exhale and bring it up. I'm hoping you're there. Inhale, lift. So look at your stomach move down, thank gosh. Picture's blurry. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm sorry, I don't know. Could be because my neighbour said we're down in a bit of a gully or valley. So coming up as you exhale and then come back halfway. Keep this going. No, okay. So just halfway. So as you're coming up, you're checking your tummy moving down. Feel that tightening. Inhale, bring them up. Exhale and bring them in. Inhale forward. Exhale and bring it in. Keep this strong, keep it going. Do 4 more. Last couple here. And then we're going to hold it here and very gently roll back down. Super, super slow. Taking your time. And once you get there, take your arms and legs away. Have a nice stretch. And then we're going to get into some lower abdominals here. So we've got our legs up to 90-degree angle at the knee and at the hip. We're going to push one leg away. Exhale. Same leg again. Push it away. So just pushing the same leg away. Bad because the kids are home and they're upstairs and moving around a lot. I don't know, it shouldn't affect it, but it seems to be worse when the kids are moving around. 2 more. Now we're going to change to the other leg. So that means stale the whole time. Now it's moving. Now it's turned for the other leg to be still, pushing away. Keep going with the breath, exhaling away. Inhale as you bring it in. Okay, so what we're going to do after this one is push both legs up, keeping the flexed foot, and then angle them away. And just stop here and stay in this controlled lower abdominal exercise. Four more breaths. Now before we continue with more belly, just lower the legs down and push the hips up for an active recovery. So just staying up here and just stretch it out. A few more breaths. I'm not doing any movement, just staying still. So gently lower it down, and we're going to bring ourselves with our legs together, toes are pointed up, chin tucks into the chest, hands behind the head, breath in, crunch up, exhale. Inhale, bring it back, exhale, lift it up, and you're looking at your tummy, seeing that it's moving down with your exhalation. So exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. See the tummy moving down, team? Back with me. You seem to be the only one. Everyone else has disappeared off. Come back halfway and then lift again. Oh, it's disappeared again. I'm glad you're sticking with it, Maury. I know that others have disappeared, so I'm very apologetic. I don't know why it keeps happening, but I assume it's the movement upstairs with the girls and Ramiro. But it's too wet and rainy to go outside today for them. 2 more. Or maybe that's why the bad connection with the rain, I don't know. Hold this one up and then centimetre back. So lifting and lowering just a small fraction. You don't come down too far. Keep this going, you've got 4 more. And then we're going to just hold up at our sticking point and do some arm movement. So again, your neck will feel a little bit tight with it, but we're not going to keep going for too long. So it's very doable. Hold it up, bring the arms forward, inhale to open them, and then exhale to close them. We're only doing 6, and that's already over halfway. 2 more. So we're holding this one forward. Keep the shoulders relaxed, and we're going to roll up again. Super, super slow. And then sit tall at the top, bracing the belly, come back halfway. Move the legs away so you're very stable in the lower half of your body, and bring the arms in. Now they inhale to open, exhale to close. This is intense. Inhale to open. Inhale, open. Exhale and close. Keep the shoulders down. Then we'll come down and do some more lower belly. So arms come forward. Very, very slow on your roll down, please. Taking your time. Have a mini break. You definitely deserve it. Although if you had that 5-minute gap before the connection came back on, don't have a break. Bring your legs straight up to 90 degrees. We're going to come there anyway. Flex the foot again. And this time we're going to push one leg away, same leg again, but now the arms come up and the same arm and leg are pushing away. The other arm and leg stay still. Exhale away. A few more and then we're swapping sides. Okay, so no arms, other leg away. Just have a feel the tummy bracing down. Now when you're ready, arms up, push away, arm and leg. Same side. Obviously the other side, no movement. So this is lower belly mainly, but with the arm movement, it does get the upper belly contracting too. If you have a feel, very solid there. 4 more only. Then your arms are going to have a break, your lower belly will keep going. Let's do 2 more. So hold this here, arms come down, legs come up, angle them away, and then just open them a fraction. So now the legs are open to about 30 centimeters or so. Four more breaths. That worked this time. Bring the feet down, push the hips up. I was trying not to give the rude finger. I always get it wrong, but that time it worked. So pushing the hips right up, having a stretch and a break in for your belly. So what we'll do now before we come up to standing is a little bit of combination upper and lower abdominal work. So gently lower it down and just be relieved. That's not the word I'm looking for, but just know that we've done our back already, so that back should be okay. Bring the legs up. We're going to twist to side. It's called the crisscross. But if you notice, the leg that's not moving doesn't come in too close. So we're going to keep it to the 90-degree angle. Because what will happen if you bring it in too close, it takes away a bit of the benefit for the lower abdominals. Keep this strong. There. Okay, stop there. Bring your head down, and then what we're going to do is just increase the angle at your hip, not the angle at the knee, so the legs are close to the mat. And then what's going to happen is you're going to bring one in, and then the other. But when you bring it in, crunch it in. So the leg that's down is not touching down, but it's close to. 4 more. And bring both knees in and roll yourself up. Let's just have a seat, have a couple of stretches here, and then we're going to come up to standing. So just bring your heels together, knees apart, and release it out. I hope the reception's gotten a little bit better, but some days are just really bad here. I suspect if I had a higher house up there, then it would be maybe less jolted and less in and out. I don't know. So what we're going to do is bring our right leg underneath you, left leg hold onto the foot, and then just let the foot come forward. Try and sit tall as much as possible. If you can't hold onto your foot, just hold onto your calf or your ankle. And then what we're going to do is keep holding on with your right hand, so opposite hand, basically cross the leg over you, and then the other arm's going behind, and you're just going to twist it and look to your hand behind you. And then what you're going to do is hold on with the same hand, and then take the foot out to the side and try and sit really tall, bracing the belly in, and getting a lovely stretch through the back of your leg. If you can't hold your foot, hold on underneath your calf, your ankle, your knee, whatever you can hold on to. 2 more breaths. Okay, bring that leg in. Hold on to the other leg, foot, wherever you can. And bring ourselves into a nice stretch all the way down the back of the leg. Two more breaths, and then we're going to do the rotation twist. So you're holding the opposite hand to the foot, other arm goes long, just in the same line as that leg that's out in front, and then look back. Now we're going to pick up the same foot, take the arm out, and then take the leg out and then sit really tall, relaxing the shoulders down. It's a really nice sort of balanced sequence of stretching. And it might help us when we get up to standing, doing those balances where our leg's going to go out the side. So just bring the leg in, and what we're going to do is just come into a very low squat. So you've got your feet down, you've got your toes out, your knees in, and then you just bring your hands to the prayer pose into your heart as you're pushing the knees out. If this is too difficult, you can come up higher, take your legs out wider, and get into a sumo squat, like imagining you're a sumo wrestler. When we were in Japan last year, I didn't see any sumos. Very healthy, fit people. They walk fast. Like, I'm a fast walker, so I was finding that they were sort of my pace, which I like. Some countries you go to and people walk very slowly, and you're like dodging. The Japanese are fast walkers too. So we're going to come up to standing now. So just take your time getting up. Have a drink if you need to. I'm going to move the screen up, and then we're going to get into some balance. Que hermosa se ve. Okay. Tu ves hermosa. Pero esas faldas no son para aquí. Okay, so we're going to get into our first balance, which is quite challenging. Tu ves hermosa. Ven a mostrarlas. Ven a para aquí. They've got these beautiful white dresses on. So the right knee goes out to the side. And then if you can, pick up the foot. Se ve hermosa. Estás hermosa. Esta es para llevar a vacaciones. 2 more breaths. Okay, bring it in. Lower it down. Ande pone más roja. Es como frío. ¿Quién es tu novio? No, no te casas con nadie. ¿Con quién? Tú no tienes que casarte, solo tienes que poner más ropa. 4 more breaths, yeah? You might feel that it's a little bit more doable now after those stretches than it was at the start. Bring it in, lower it down, pick up the back of your inside part of your right foot, arm lifts. Para salud, amor. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. No es su cumpleaños. Para que te pueda ver. Alba said hi from the stairwell. Hi. And Anna's saying hi. Hi, Laurie. Hi, Laurie. Come on out of that one. She looks absolutely divine. This dress we were meant to be taking when we go away to Galapagos. We're going away. Ana, por favor, yo no estoy feliz si tú quedas aquí abajo con esa falda. Anda a subir a cambiar ropa. No voy a cambiar ropa. Por favor, cambia ropa. No voy a cambiar ropa. Hi. I'm not happy that she's keeping this dress on though. She needs to go and take it off and put some more clothes on. Come on out of that. And let's get into our tree pose. And then we'll just have a couple of stretches for our neck. So right foot alongside of the left leg, open the knee up, bracing the belly, hands stay there at heart, third eye or lifted. Keep the shoulders relaxed, and if you can, eye gaze goes up. You should feel very stable now after all the back exercises we did and then after all the core that we finished with. You should feel very, very stable. Keep on separating the toes of your supporting foot. Mommy. Sí, mi amor. Can I have a local, Mommy? No. No pieces on us. The little bugger is standing on where the puzzles are, and she's ruined and picked. Anda, por favor. Sales. No, other side. Cambia tu ropa. No, Mommy. Yo voy a llamar a papi para cogerte si no tú vas sola. No, está conmigo. Mi palito. Shh. No, está con mi palito. Looking up if you can. Es bonito, pero eso es para llevar cuando está en la playa. Aquí no. No, en la playa. Playa. 4 more breaths. So bring the arms down, and we're just going to do some shoulder rolls, and I'm just going to have a quick read. Oh, I'm so sorry about the reception, but I'm glad that your stability has improved. So some shoulders there, rolling around. It's frustrating, trust me. And then the shoulder rolling coming forward. And then we're going to just do those shoulder rolls back again. And I really do thank you for bearing with me and the bad picture. And I just, well, I'm sure the gyms will open before I find a solution as to why the picture is so bad, because we can watch you with me. Join me tonight if you want, because I'm doing a different routine tonight.
Bye. Bye. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I'll take off Rita.
Yeah.